Hello there, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded an episode. I was on vacation with my family, visiting the in-laws, but I'm back and I'm here. So let's get to it. We are going to be reviewing All the Dead Lie Down by Kyrie McCauley. First of all, let me just say I love Kyrie McCauley so much. Her writing is amazing. Like, there are no words. So, is this really going to be a review? Yes, I'm going to try. Is it going to sound more like me fangirling? Almost certainly. I think what's really great is this is a genre jump for Kyrie McCauley. Her first two books, or the first two that I'm aware of, If These Wings Could Fly and We Can Be Heroes, those are both contemporary fiction with magical realism. And those two tend to deal with, domestic violence, violence against women. We're going somewhere completely different with this novel. It is a gothic suspense thriller. I mean, you follow Marin. She is the survivor of a train wreck. She's now an orphan. Her mother was in the train with her, and her mother was sitting a few seats in front of her, and she's dead. So, with nothing to her name, she's got no job, no family. It's just Marin, but she's given a lifeline by Alice Lovelace. Alice is a renowned horror writer who also happens to be a childhood friend of Marin's mother. More so, Marin is a huge fan of Alice Lovelace's work. She loves her books. So she is being taken in by her favorite author of all time. The only caveat is, she has to be the governess for her kids. Easy peasy, right? She would love nothing more than that. She has a place to live. She has an income before she can start college. She is going to be taking care of kids. She thinks it's going to be a walk in the park, right? She gets to meet her idol. And then weird things start to happen. First of all, McCauley sucks you in right from the get-go with the atmosphere. Every part, there's an epigraph, and it's chilling to the bone, these epigraphs. I absolutely love them. I mean, they were spectacular. They were phenomenal. They were amazing. And they really do set the tone for where the story is going to go. As she's arriving to this manor by the cliffside, this manor that's kind of slowly crumbling, just think of Annabelle Lee. Sorry, I couldn't, the house on the cliffside. I just couldn't throw out the Poe reference, and I love that. Huge Poe fan, so when I read something that references Poe in any sort of way or brings the illusion of Poe, I'm instantly in love with it. And this house on the sea, on the cliffside crumbling, it was just perfect. This is like the perfect setting. This is an estate. This is a manor. And then you have Alice Lovelace, who just looks dour. She's still in mourning from her husband. She's very cold to Marin. Very, very cold to her. And there's lots of other peculiarities with her that I don't really want to give away. But McCauley does a really good job of building up this really gothic atmosphere, this eerie atmosphere, dead birds appearing in her room. Is it a prank of the kids, or is it something more? There is definitely something unsettling in this manor by the sea. I couldn't resist. And I love that development. I love the way the story progresses. I love that rising tension, that gothic feel, the way Marin seems to grow attached to these girls. Not just Thea and Wren, but also Evie, the oldest sister, who arrives shortly after her from boarding school. She's taking a leave of absence. It's chilling. It really is chilling, this book. I couldn't put it down. I mean, I was sucked in from the atmosphere, from the pacing, from the character development. I even liked the LGBTQ romance that McCauley developed in the story because it didn't take away from the plot. And what it did was it strengthened those character dynamics, not just between Marin and Evie, but between Marin and the Lovelace family, because there's a lot of secrets in this manor by the sea. There's a lot of secrets, there's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of death. And I loved it. Oh, I absolutely ate this book up. It was phenomenal. It was spectacular. I cannot recommend it enough. Basically, one of my, you know what, everything I read by Kyra McCauley, I end up giving her stuff 5 stars because her writing is spectacular. Her storytelling is spectacular. I am engaged from beginning to end, and I don't see that coming. You know, that ending, those plot twists, I was caught off guard, and I like that. You know, if you're going to write a suspenseful novel, I don't want to see it coming. And I didn't see it coming, these plot twists. I was just kind of thrown at the evolution of the story, but it made sense. I can only say again, Kyra McCauley is a spectacular author, and I cannot recommend her enough. And I do recommend her all the time to anyone. And as far as the genre jump being for her, I think she should do more of this. You know, I want to see her do more genre jumps. Maybe something sci-fi, maybe something fantasy. We've already got the horror. Let's see some more. I think she's phenomenal as a writer. You can tell she pours her heart into her storytelling, and that's why I love her stories and her writing so much. So, without further ado, All the Dead Lie Down gets 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing. Cannot recommend enough. I will, of course, include links in the description of the podcast for where you can purchase this book, because, yes, purchase this book. It's phenomenal, and you need to read it. Especially if you like gothic and horror, and it was just so good. So yes, highly recommend. Go purchase the book. On that note, I hope you all will continue to support me here by liking the podcast, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with all your book loving friends. You can also become a supporter on any of my social media platforms. Once again, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Go read the book, and happy reading.